Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the Gr.1 Prototype Series, and the track I will be racing in is the Circuit de St.Croix. I hope I pronounced that correctly, and I'm sorry if I didn't. So, I have already got first place in this race, and this race in my opinion is the hardest race in the Gr.1 Prototype Series because there is a specific car, I believe it's the L750R, which is this one right here, the one on my screen where my mouse is on. The L750R Hybrid VGT 2017. That car is so fast, and it's really fast in cornering, and it gets far ahead from everybody else. So I've came up with a game plan that helped me get first in this race. So hopefully it helps you guys get first in yours, or it just gives you a better idea on how to beat this race. So with that being said, let's look at my car settings. So this is what I'll be working with, and it's pretty much the same from the last race in the Daytona road course. And again, feel free to comment down below and let me know what your setup is or what car you used, and if you guys have any recommendations or suggestions on how I can improve my setup, then please drop down your knowledge down below, because I would love to know what car you're working with and what setup you're working with, because this was a really hard race and I think it still is. So I'm gonna do it again just to show you guys how I did it and what my game plan is. Alright, so right away I'm dropping it to 6 because I'm gonna aim for endurance and try to make my first and only pit stop at lap 6 entering 7. I won't move the power no less than 5. I'll try to keep it between 5 and 6 just for fuel consumption wise. And what I'm just going to more focus on is my cornering, my acceleration, my braking, and try to pass as many vehicles in front of me as possible. And also I'll try to aim for a clean race as well. Even though right now it's a little hard because there's a whole bunch of these cars ahead of me. So okay, when I'm in a straight line, I'll bump it up to 5 just to get a little bit more power in. But that's the furthest I'll go for the first 5 or 6 laps. So here I'll bump it back to 6. So here, since it's a straight line, I'll bring it to 5, and I'll keep it here just for a few. Bring it back to 6. I think that was too much of a wide turn, but it's okay. I too make mistakes as well, but doesn't mean our race is doomed. So again, bring it back to 5, and that's the pattern I'll be doing for the first 5 or 6 laps. Also, there was an update today of the day of the recording, and there was about 5 cars released, which is pretty cool. We got the new Corvette that came out, I believe in Alfa Romeo, I forgot the model's name. Pretty cool updates. So I see he's third and second place, and if you look at my map on the top right corner, first place is getting really far ahead, so we're gonna try to catch up to him as soon as possible, because later on in like the last 2 laps of the race he starts to get really far ahead. So it's all about strategy, I think, for this road course. You do have a better chance of catching up to him in a straight line, but he's much faster in turns. So first place making their pit stop now, which is good because now I can just focus on passing him while he makes his pit stop. So after he makes a pit stop, he's gonna catch up to us pretty quick. So we want to get as far ahead as possible. And when I first did this race took me a couple of tries, to be honest, just to find a game plan, because it's that L750R car that just gets really far ahead and catches up really quick. So it's okay if you don't get it on your first try, but hopefully with my strategy, hopefully you'll be able to get it at least within the first 3 tries, or hey, within the first try. Because this is really a hard race, in my opinion. So it's these turns and these cornerings that he does catch up really quick to us. So it is important that I don't, or you don't, mess up in these turns at all. So you want to be as good as possible. For the first 5 laps, I have not increased the power to 4. I kept it between 5 and 6. So that's what I'm gonna do until I make my first pit stop. And I'm not gonna change my tires, I'm just gonna refuel. Look how far we are, me in second place, from the rest of the other cars. Like, yeah, it's the second place is really good. So, damn, that turn, I always mess up on that turn. Kind of frustrating, but it's fine. Alright, so these turns, he's really gonna catch up to us. So I'm gonna leave it at 5. And I'm gonna make my pit stop. And I'm gonna use the remaining laps to finish strong. So no tire change, we're just gonna refuel. He's gonna refuel as well. And what we want to do is refuel to, just so we can use the most fuel and the most power as possible. We're just going to aim for just 4. Actually, that's fine, 3.5. We're going to aim for 3.5. And we're going to go and we're going to keep it at 3. And now for the this lap and the next lap, the last lap, we're just going to focus on just being ahead of him as far as possible. And also I dropped the power to, I increased the power to 3. And I'm gonna play with this for between 2 and 3 for now, but he does catch up to us pretty quick at the end. So here I bump it to 2. It's getting pretty close to us now. I'll keep it at 2 for now. And we're just getting ahead of him just by a few seconds. So I want to highly emphasize on your last 2 laps to not mess up, because if you mess up, it's going to be really hard to catch up to him. He's really close to us, as you guys can see. So on the last lap, I'm going to keep it at 2, and then I'll bump it to 1 at the end. But we got him where we want him. Second place, just behind us. Alright, here I'll increase it to 1 and I'll leave it here until all the way at the end. Alright, so almost there. So again, let's try not to mess up. We want to be perfect in these corners. We want to be perfect in these corners because the AI gets really close to us. As you can see, we just gotta block them for the last few seconds, and we should be able to get first now. Yep, and we get first. So it wasn't easy, as you can see. Even since I beat this one already, it's still hard for me, but hopefully this game plan gives you a better idea how to beat this race. And again, if you guys have any better strategy on beating this race, please feel free to comment down below, because I would love to know. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will make the last video sometime this week and I'll post it up on YouTube. I hope this race, or this guide, and the last guide that I made for the Daytona road courses helps you in beating your race. So I will see you on the next race. Thank you for watching and have yourself a wonderful day.